In this bite, we're going to ask Coach Raymond about something you might have heard the term rabbit starvation. So, Coach Raymond, what is rabbit starvation?
Rabbit starvation is a term coined by Willem Hurst Stevenson in the book Fat of the Land. And that might have been something talked about back then. So what happens is that if somebody would eat just rabbits are extremely lean, they would literally die of starvation after a while. No matter how many rabbits they could eat, they would just shrink away and lose muscle mass, everything. So that is a term that was coined by him on the fat of the land. And it seems that if we eat too lean of meats, we waste away. Now, this doesn't happen at first. So at first you lean up like a fast, and there are benefits of the fast part. But if you just keep doing that, you will just fade away.
Well, that's interesting because it makes sense that when I first started carnivore, I was eating super lean, like just a lot of lean ground beef. And I did feel like I was just like really hungry all the time. So, does that mean that I was like trending into rabbit starvation if I was?
Yes, so that's one of the signs. You're hungry all the time, you're craving all the time. So there's the only way that the body can make energy, well, it can make energy from lean protein, but it's very taxing, so it would rather not do it from protein sources itself. But it would rather get it from fats, typically either fat on your body or fat on your meats, or carbs. So or sugars. But when it starts targeting protein for conversion through gluconeogenesis, the danger of that is that because of rabbit starvation, what you're eating is lean meats. So it's going to eventually start converting that for energy, but also potentially it won't know the difference between this lean animal fat and your muscle tissues. So that's why they call it wasting away that happens. But really, in honesty, you'll have strong signals in your brain that's saying you're going to need to eat some energy sources. So it would be very hard to get to that point with totally ignoring that, and it would have to be lean like rabbits or chicken breast all day long.
Mm. Okay, so really the bottom line is that you shouldn't ever go too lean in order to be successful on carnivore then.
That's right, no question about it. If you want to stay away from cravings, stay at a higher level of fats. Ratio wise, we recommend a 1-to-1 ratio for any beginners. Any advanced members, we even recommend 1-to-2, 1-to-3. Fat being on the higher side. Fat is your fuel. Fat is the way you're able to get your energy. uh, Protein is very handy. Don't get me wrong. It's just not as important as the fuel.
Great then. So we don't need to fear the fat.
That's right. No need to fear the fat.
All right. Thank you, Coach Raymond. We'll see you in the next bite.
Thank you, Janice.